Hello everybody. Welcome back to Calmsden. It's second half of November, 11 AM. I'm on my way back from an agricultural auction where last episode I said we were pretty well off for money. Maybe we should invest in some equipment. Now we've got the room to store it. So I bought a cultivator which annoyingly won't fit on the front of this 3-point link, so I'm having to have that livered. And I've bought a seeder, which is good news for our neighbour who owns the field at the back of us, as they want some grass putting in. Great news. It's a pretty big seeder. It's this bad boy, and it's got all the bells and whistles on it. Direct seeder, direct seeder, fertilizers as well. It's the absolute top end, and these guys want grass putting in, which apparently you start with the up and down. However, I'm not going to do it. Just open it up and see it in all its glory. It needs 200 horsepower, which is quite surprising given the size of it. I'm going to put somebody on the job for it, because I've picked up some mowing work. I got a text message that they've dropped it off. There's a few mowing contracts that need doing, and a bit of sewing as well. Do we need the gate open? I better shut it for now. They said they've put it in the shed, so I'm only guessing it'll be around here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Mowing on the mat done. That's quite strange. Where are we going for this? Oh, it's tiny. I really want one of these. Either on see, on this one's going to be more of a small holding thing for now, so I'm going to turn that round. Yeah, I did spend a lot of money on that sower, if I'm honest. I think it was, with the extras and everything, possibly 100 grand. Is it further down? It's gotta be, yes. Get some notifications for people that it's taking up quite a bit of room. Just about fits through. But I would like to bring this out in a series. I think it's this services both fields. The turning circle's small on it, so this should. Maybe it won't. Okay. You've got a fence. Well, this is their equipment to use for that. That's their suggestion anyway, so there's a fence there. I mean, it's not going to get through there, is it? If it don't get through there. And that's definitely not going to... No, absolutely no chance. So we might have to come back to this one. But there were more. So who else wanted a bit of mowing done? Let's take that little one round the corner from us. Oh, I know where that one is, that's fine. And I think we're going to have to come back to that one. Oh well. What we'll do, that sowing should take them quite a while. We can do this, and then there's a really big mowing contract that we can do with this. But it's good to get these to try out as well. I think we can enter it from the other bit around the back of this house. Nice and slowly through it. We don't want to take anybody's dry stone wall out, do we? There's a collision there that I keep hitting, and it's not that sign. Are we going to have another problem here? It looks like we will. Yep. And this is walled in. This is a great start to the episode. No mowing. Mowing, but no mowing. Oh, we'll have to come round the back then, won't we? Up the side of there. Yeah, we will. There's the old staff cracking along. I can turn them off now. quite interesting, this area. If we get to the need to expand out further, I mean, the small holding's only chickens at the minute, but the future plans, we've sort of got two businesses on the go. We've got the small holding, which is more of a hobby at the minute. Here we go. Is that a cow barn? Must be. Oh, look at that. Turning circle on this is great. Getting the mower into positions, not so good, but turning circle win. So maybe not ideal for this map or let's play. And it looks like I've mowed here before. So that comes with a cow barn, shed space, slurry pit, and is that a clamp or one gigantic manure pit? Lovely sunny November all of a sudden. This is great. Sort of does give you a swath as well, doesn't it? So I don't know what the price is of it. And there is the issue of getting it into, but that's why I bought the sower and the cultivator, is because 200 horsepower, cultivator's 160, and it's 4 metres. It's not big compared to some of these fields. It might not be any use, but I can sell it on if we don't need it. Whose phone was that? Not mine. But I'll crack on, come back to you. We'll be moving on to a bigger field in a minute. just thought I'd check in with a little progress as we are approaching 2 o'clock in the PMs. Time's against us a little bit, I'd say, because I'm only 50% of the way through this. Still got all of this bit to do. I'm 45% of the way through, and all of that to do, and a little strip in the middle. This is a big field. It looks quite nice with the lines though, doesn't it? You get quite a few bales off here, wouldn't you? Fill a couple of silage pits up. The worker sowing the field at the back of us is 80% ish. Yeah, so they're doing pretty well. There is another sowing job for them that's literally across the road, so I can get them to go over and start on that. Or I could get a worker to do this while I do the sewing, just to mix it up a bit. That might not be a bad idea. Otherwise this episode is literally me driving up and down in lines, cutting grass. As much as I'm enjoying the MacDon, not the 5 metre gates though, that the 6 metre header won't fit through. That's not good. It is quite boring. I'm yawning away. But it's got, I mean, this is like a 40 grand contract, so this is well worth doing. I don't know what other contracts we got. That's a small sewing contract, so yeah, maybe I'll do that. Ted in. I was thinking to do the wood transport as well. Oof. Bit of money to be made off those ploughing contracts if you've got the time. No. Maybe I should have put some money. I think some money's disappeared. I'm sure I had more money in the account when I saved and exited. Cultivating's got some decent jobs on it, haven't there? If a 4 metre cultivator is going to be quite labour intensive. And I've just thought, if I've got a direct seeder, if I don't turn it on, then it's just cultivating. Is it not? Maybe that's worth a test. How many hours are left on? And I've got a feeling then we'll be moving into December and there's a lot of this is just going to disappear, isn't it? 45 grand's worth of gear there, 65 grand's worth there, but that's a long job. I mean, this is going to take up most of today as well. Next episode we're probably going to move into December where there's very little work to get done. Might be time to wait for an update, as I'm pre-recording these in batch form at the weekends while I'm not working. When I'm not working. But I'll leave you to whatever you're doing, and I'll come back to you in a just a short while for you, but quite a while for me maybe. In fact, I'm going to switch over. I'll switch on to them, and I'll I might need to go and get more seeds, but I'll switch and do the sowing contracts themselves. Yay! I think we should have enough seedage in the tank. Shouldn't need to top this up. How does one get into this field? Oh, I need to activate it. Dope. So your boat. Through there? Or through there? No, it'll be getting dark soon. We're going this way. Oh no, we're not, we've got stuck. That will grow back over winter. What do you reckon is the... I don't need the images on. It is grass, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, we can see fine. Yeah, I don't see a reason why this couldn't cultivate. I'm interested in testing that out, and if you've tested it, let me know in the comments. Let's pull this back. In fact, I should get that top end done, shouldn't I? Because we'll finish down at the gate and leave properly. But I want to get started on this. A, 'cause it's my new seeder and I'm excited to use it, and B, because it's 2:45 and it's going to be getting dark soon. One thing I do want to check in a moment though is just see how the workers getting on that mowing, because they started going down some rather strange areas that I certainly didn't recognise. So I'm a little bit concerned. I think if I can pull that across there. Let's have a quick look. What are you doing? You've not started mowing anything yet, mate. You're just driving everywhere backwards. And that's a worry. That's a big worry. Nearly as much as where this is trying to find its lane. Let's fully box in that area, apart from whatever we're going to miss there. Not the most tidiest of starts, I will hold my hands up on that. And they're having grass put in as well, so mind you, I suppose you get towards this time of year, you put that in, you've got yourself a quick cover crop that you can then make something out of, haven't you? Right, come on then. No, no, no. Nice. Nicely do on the straight line here. Where are you going? Oh, I see. I see what you're trying to do. I see. You want to be going on the up and downs, don't you? So we'll start with that bit then. Work our way towards the gate. From there. Turning circle's not going to be great, but because I can see clearly as to where we're being at, and I can come back over the bits that I have missed. Oh, that's going to be a tight turn there. Oh, okay, that's not too bad actually. Nice, nice, nice. Have a quick look again. We're mowing finally. 53. You come back over here. You went all the way up to the top end in reverse and then come all the way back over here to start again, yeah? Charging me just for driving around the field. They must think I'm stupid. You don't need to comment on that. Thank you very much. I know what you're thinking. How many headlands has this had in? 3. Should be alright actually. Maybe try and skip a row, then double back on ourselves, and then finish with that bottom line. Get it all nice and neat. Yeah, I'm sure we had a hell of a lot more. I'm sure there was at least 216 when I finished the episode. Did spend more than 100 grand, but about 100 grand. $3,200 on seeds. I'm sure there was way over 100 grand when I saved and exited the game. Maybe I got robbed in the night. Anyway, I shall continue and come back to you. Shouldn't take too long to do this. Probably be dark, because what I'll do is we'll get to the end of that mowing, getting that done. I'm going to see if there's a way of getting into that other field. Possibly. I'll have a look now actually while there's still a bit of daylight. This was a very long job. The worker only managed 4% before I'd come back and just said I'll do this. It's just all over the place. But we're very close to being there now. Very, very close. Very, 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 very close. Am I going to have to turn around and come back? Probably. Most definitely. I've put another worker on oh no, I put another worker on a cultivating contract, but I've used the farmer's equipment for it because there's a few hours left of a lot of contracts being shown. They're all going to run out soon. So my theory is, because December's round the corner, if I have to work through the night, I'll work up until midnight when they stop. But off camera I shall try and hammer out as many contracts as possible in the dark. And I'll give you the update on the next episode. But for now, well, I'll tell you what, let's just stop a minute, because we can claim that one, can't we? 40 grand. Oh yeah. There's only 16 grand on the cultivating contract, but oops. I'm gonna have one more attempt at trying to get into this field with this before I just have to go and get a small mower from the store. Midnight mass. Oh no, it's only 5:30. Right, front end is too big, but can we get over the wall? Go on, go on, go on, son. Go on, you can do it. Yes, come on. You're nearly there. You're so close. Come on. We're in. And the final mowing job gets done after all. A successful episode. Right there. How big is this? Let's get the headland done. My steering's gone really terrible. And I can't tell if it's... I need to bring it down again, having adjusted it. Whether the new updates messed around with it. %30 on the first run round. That's fairly impressive. And on that note, as it's dark, I'll let you go to your normal positions. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. The sower is a very large expense, but I think sort of future-proofs us, because at 6 metres it's big enough to fit into the small fields. And big enough for us to hopefully do the big fields. The small cultivator, I'm not too sure whether we need it or not. Basically, if I can get a small cultivating job, I'll try and see if I can do that job just with our direct seeder, though that does put a lot of weight on it, which is probably puts wear and tear on it. That's probably more expensive to fix. I might just keep our cultivator. 4 meters is a decent sized cultivator. But until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. Actually going to cost us to do this, I think. I'm sure we lose money on this. Be able to see in a minute. There we go. And I can't get out. Oh no, we get 224 quid, which is worth it for the amount of time that it's just took us to do it. Happy days. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.